sure did a good job here.
G'day guys, welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video, and today this video isn't going to be like me just straight up playing the game trying to get to a high round. This is just me talking about why I think Black Ops 3 Zombies is the best version of it, including Black Ops 4, which I only played for a little bit and really did not like. So my first kind of point to bring out is the graphics. The graphics in Black Ops 3 Zombies is just amazing. It's not over-complicated graphics. It's very detailed. Like, it's not too detailed. It's just very well done when it comes to the blood splatter, the different zombie looks and such like that. Like for the Zombie Chronicle maps, it definitely improves upon how they looked. Even the Black Ops 2 map Origins, which personally I didn't really like that much. So I only super got into zombies with Black Ops 3. I only ever got in. I liked playing I liked playing zombies with Black Ops 1 and 2, but I only ever super got into it with number 3 because it was just so immersive with the weapon leveling up, the different skins, attachments you could add to them. Not to mention the gobblegums. I'll get into that a little bit later. The weapons in Black Ops 3 feel more powerful, and to me they feel better. The other ones, in the other games, they felt lackluster, like they weren't doing enough damage. These ones felt like they had more oomph to it, like I think they just overall did more damage, and the attachments definitely helped, which I liked, because it made me want to play the game more, because there was more progression to it. Same with the leveling up system, how you can get to Prestige 999. Well, Prestige Master 999, which I only just got into the Prestige Master range of leveling up, which makes me incredibly happy. So, yeah, the Gobblegums, which is one of my main reasons why I liked Black Ops 3 Zombies over the other ones, is that it had more in it. There's more. Also, I'm not just going to talk about Gobblegums here, I'm going to talk about map complexity and all the stuff you can do them in as well, but the Gobblegums definitely help. I feel like with the original Black Ops 3 maps before Chronicles came out, the Gobblegums definitely felt like they belonged in the map. Like, say, to help out with doing the missions and stuff. So, like, say for instance on Black Ops, not Black Ops, damn it, of the Horizon Tracker, where you could, for the Void Bow, there was the Crawl Space Gobblegum. It helped immensely with getting the Void Bow part step done, which I still to this day don't know how to do the Void Bow. It's not garbage. I just don't like making the bow step, because it involves a lot of running around, picking up stuff, remembering symbols, and I'm very bad at that and dislike it. But yeah, I'm using it as an example, as that's how the Gobblegums coexist in the zombies maps. They just help out, do steps and such. Also, they make the game a lot easier. I'm a pretty terrible zombies player, so that's another reason why I really enjoy the Gobblegums in this game. They make it a little bit too easy, which I know people complain about, but I don't complain about it because I am a shit player and it makes it more fun for me. Also, I feel like having 4 perk slots is very restrictive, so that's why I really like the unquenchable Gobblegum, because you get an extra perk slot. It's not super OP, because when you go down, you only go back to having 4, which I think is pretty good at balancing out. But if you're a good player, unlike me, you probably won't go down for a long time. Also, yeah, I think war weapons. The war weapons, they are so good in this game. Like, if you didn't want to, you don't even need to hit the box to get weapons. You could just buy a war weapon, double pack-a-punch it, and you're set for the entire game. If it's a map like Shadows of Evil, where there's only 1 or 2 good training spots, and you're playing with a game of 4-player, maybe hit the box to get some better weapons. But usually all I do if I'm going for high rounds is I get a war weapon and just go train in that area, get Deadwire, or Blast Furnace, and boom, there you go, round 50 attempt at least, depending on what map you're playing on. Also Widow's Mine, and like, I don't know what to say. Like, I really enjoy it. It's one of those perks you can do without, but when you have it, it's like a blessing from the gods. It's so good. And then when you go down, it's like, for the rest of that game, you need to have it. But if you don't initially buy it, I feel like it's one of those perks you can be like, yeah, okay, I don't really need it. Unlike, you always need to have double tap or quick revive. Not quick revive, either double tap or jug. Those are like the two perks you need that are essential to gameplay. It's like, I feel like Widow's Mine's like stamina up, you know. It's okay if you've haven't had it for the game, but as soon as you have it for the game, you can never go back to not using it in that match because of just how much you're used to running around very quickly. Also, the specialist like ability kind of weapons in Black Ops 3 Zombies make it, like I said, easier, but more fun. There's more diversity, which is one of the big things about Black Ops 3. It's more diverse. There's a shitload of weapons to use, and there's a shitload of... Well, what am I thinking of? Like, this isn't scripted, so it's a lot of me kind of repeating myself and kind of pausing to think of things, and yeah, just like that, like now. Yeah, that's and like I said before, the map complexity, which I really enjoy. Some of the maps are a little too complex, like Zetsubou and Revelations. I don't really like those ones that much. Like, I'll play them, but I'm not a massive fan. Unlike Gorod. And actually, no, Gorod isn't that complicated. It's just very close quarters mayhem, which one of the reasons why I can never get to a high round. If there's a map with a decentish training spot in it, I can get to a decent round, but if there's no decent training spots because of a bad player, there's no way I'm getting around past round 30, even just camping. But Der Eisendrache and Shadows of Evil, one of my favourite maps of all time. They are amazing. Especially Der Eisendrache, my first Zombies DLC I ever bought, and blew me away. It wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy either. I feel like for Shadows of Evil, it lent more, like, a lot more in the hard part than like, it's not super difficult, but like, it's definitely challenging. Way more. It's one of the most challenging maps on Black Ops 3, if I am willing to say. But yeah, that's why I think Black Ops 3 Zombies is like the best version of it. Sure, the other ones had a few good maps. This one had mostly amazing maps. Like, Zetsubou and Revelations are good, but they're not amazing. So yeah, and the Giant, loved it. Yeah, all the other maps I loved. And then Chronicles came out, which blew me away. Had my favourite maps in it: Moon, Ascension, and Kino. Like, I cannot say how much I appreciate those maps being in Chronicles. Like, I don't mind Shangri-La, and the World at War maps are okay. I just don't like the fact that I have to use Gobblegums to get Pack-a-Punch. Like, I really didn't play much World at War Zombies, mainly because there was no Pack-a-Punch up until the release, and I didn't buy it, because, like,